Hello, my name is Rachel Carter, and I'd like to present the concept for a dark ride that I developed for my master's thesis in computer animation. My goal with this project was to develop an exciting and immersive attraction for a book series that I'm writing, while at the same time exploring the concept of alternate endings in a dark ride that's actually decided upon the guests themselves. Guests ride in a round 6-person vehicle so that when the decision point comes, they have the opportunity to make the decision based as a group. This design also makes it easier to look in every direction while moving through the facility, rather than just looking straight ahead. This project was about 3 years in the making. It had a cast and crew of 15 people. I auditioned actors, had professional voice recording sessions, I managed multiple concept artists and animators that all helped bring this concept to life, and I wanted to make sure that I had the chance to acknowledge all of them. A lot of the inspiration for this attraction came from rides like Rise of the Resistance, that uses a trackless ride system to move guests from scene to scene, keeping them really within the story at all times without really obvious set changes. The pre-show from Terminator 2 3D influenced one of the pre-shows, and the silhouetted figures hiding in the queue from Escape from Gringotts influenced the second pre-show. So I developed a script, I started building the ride in 3D to create a full pre-visualization that I later transferred into virtual reality to really be able to experience the attraction as if I was riding it myself. The story of the attraction takes place in a science fiction facility where a doctor is attempting to bring people back to life. Those brought back to life successfully have these side effects that prevent that same death from happening again. Some of these are useful, some not. A boy that died in a plane crash can now fly but has a crippling fear of heights. A man that was cornered and mugged can now teleport and has a much more charismatic personality. The guests act as visitors. They're there to tour the facility as possible donors or even volunteers. The tour is interrupted by one of the patients trying to convince you that the facility is wrong and unethical, while the tour guide is explaining how wonderful it is. Eventually, in order to escape alive, you're going to have to kind of pick a side and choose who you believe and who you want to follow. So without further ado, I will let you experience the attraction for yourself.
Imagine a world where no parent is forced to bury their child, where no couple finds themselves split by tragedy, and where no disease, car accident, or plane crash will ever tear apart a family again. You've been invited here today to the Death Valley Revival Institute to see that not only is this world possible, but inevitable. Within this building, Dr. William Peer has brought back nearly 24 patients after tragic, untimely deaths. In addition to
Alex,
this,
I think we're through. We definitely don't have a lot of time, though. Make it quick.
Hey, everyone, listen to me. You need to get out of here. This place isn't what you think it is. A long time ago, Will did want to help people, but that version of him, the man I call my father, is long dead, and in his place stands...
Alex, wrap it up!
This place has to be destroyed. That's why we came back. You need to get out of here. This isn't the future you want to follow.
have the opportunity to witness the scientific miracles created by Dr. Peer and his team. In just a moment, the doors before you will open, and your journey into the future begins. Hey Doc, I think I found Alec.
Devin, he's going to destroy everything I've done here. My work.
Calm down, you wanted me to find him, didn't you? And don't worry, I know what to do. But I am starting to think you shouldn't have let him run away.
I never imagined he'd go find his real parents.
He's a teenager. Aren't they supposed to be curious?
Just get back here. I...
Thought you wanted me to...
Make up your mind! You told me you had this under control. How did you lose him?
When he learned that you killed him, his confidence in me was weakened.
I didn't kill.
I told you to leave. You're running out of exits.
Ah, there's the prodigal son.
Just go get the tour started. But keep an eye out for Alec. If he's here to kill me, you have to make sure my work survives.
Yes, sir. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Death Valley Revival Institute. For 20 years, Dr. Pierre has worked tirelessly to bring the recently deceased back to life. This process, as you will soon see, is accompanied by side effects that prevent the same death from... Well, that's odd. We might need to take a path slightly less traveled. This tank used to belong to a boy named Isaac, but he doesn't... see, he dropped in for a visit. Isaac, are you the one interrupting our tour? Alright, this is where our tour normally begins. You can see Dr. Pierre working with a new patient who was recently killed in an earthquake.
We need to get you out of here. Head down this hallway. I'll catch up. Alright, let's go. Try to keep up.
Alec!
Ooh! We're running out of time. You need to get... Why are they here?
They didn't do anything wrong, Isaac. They don't deserve to be buried here.
Their curiosity makes them guilty.
Just lay off. Listen to me. Just because I see through him, Will wants you to be scared of me. But if you remember, the mobs only chase the monster because Victor told them to.
Alec, what are you doing?
Just giving them another option.
Alec, Isaac and I would both be dead if not for Dr. Pierre.
And so many others would still have
Alec, you need to get out of here.
I'm terribly sorry about this interruption, but I'm afraid we'll have to cut the tour short. Let me just grab some insurance, and we'll be on our way. Stay put.
Come on, hurry.
Hey, kiddo.
You can't honestly call me your son now that I know what you've done.
Are we no longer your family?
No. Let's go. Devin, that's enough. Enough people have died here today.
What do you think I'm doing down here? I'm trying to make sure people don't have to die.
There's a far cry between dying and being alive.
Then let them decide between life and death.
Between living and being alive.
Alright, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the attraction and maybe got to think about who you might want to follow. The presence of choice was a very important aspect in this project, and keeping the alternative track sections relatively short, I believe that something like this would be feasible in a real park. The attraction was meant to delight all three types of guests, the waders, swimmers, and divers. Waders would be able to enjoy an exciting science fiction adventure with a choose-your-own ending. Swimmers would get to enter the Institute for themselves and come face to face with the characters they know, and divers would really get to kind of pick up on every minor detail and Easter egg hidden throughout the ride while appreciating this ethical debate that's being put before them. Once again, I'd really like to thank you for your time, and I very much enjoyed getting the opportunity to share this attraction with you.